Good morning. Ish. I understand that it is an ish for many of us at this point, because, well, some of you, well, of course, some people live in other countries, but I mean, here in the United States, there's some people that it's 11:15 almost, and then there's some people that it's like 8:15, and if you're in Hawaii, it's like 7:15 or maybe 6:15. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, we've lived in all the time zones. We try to keep it covered. We try to keep all these things covered. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. I think there's a monkey in there somewhere, but I'm not quite sure how that goes. Good morning. Hi, Angel. I haven't talked to you in a week or so. I should probably give you a call. Be the good sister, do those kind of things. Good morning, everybody. Just trying to get back on track. I've been faltering lately on being on track. I haven't been great at it, and that's okay. I was sitting thinking about this yesterday, and I didn't realize it, but I was taking some downtime. I didn't realize it like that. I didn't realize I was taking downtime, but I was taking downtime. And good morning, everybody. How are you, Isis? How are you? Andrea Edwards, good morning. So, hey, I can only see Facebook user. I don't know who it is. Deborah Campbell, good morning. So let's kick our morning off with some fun. I left the living room because, well, this isn't fun. I've been busy trying to figure out this Facebook page to do what I wanted to do. Well, message me and I'll get on with you and we'll figure it out. I had to leave the living room. Good morning, Dennis. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Paula, good morning. I didn't change my thingy at the top, did I? No, I didn't. Let me see if I can change it mid-thingy. Hold on. Let me see if it'll change it. Probably won't. I had to leave the living room because it's all about what's going on overseas, and they start talking about maternity wards and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I gotta come out. So I come up out of the living room for air, and he's been really really good about not keeping the news on all the time, so that's helpful. And he's been very active. Bill, I'm talking about Bill. I'm talking about my father. And it's just been, it's kind of like following around. Anyhow, I can't do the news either. Who else finds the news to be overwhelming, even when we don't have a skirmish or whatever the heck we're calling it overseas going on? Who else finds the news to be way too overwhelming? Good morning from New Zealand. I love my husband. Yeah, I can't. It's too much. It's just too much. I feel it, and I feel the anxiety of it, and I have to step away. So here I am. I had planned on coming on here anyways, so it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Neither can I. I'll always talk news, and he just gets a look from me. Yeah, I get up and I just jump up. I'm gone. We have run into this issue with putting our project together. And actually, I have a couple of really interesting projects going on. The other one I can't show you. It's not because I don't want to show you. It's because I can't show you because it's on the computer and I can't show you the computer at the same time. Anyways, so if you are... Good morning, Karen Jane. I think you're new. If you're new, let us know. We would like to give all of our new people a very warm welcome. A very warm welcome. Well, my nephew took Chi Life Sunday. How long? I was wondering, my nephew took Chi's Life Sunday. How long before it's okay to talk to him? Please, hope it ain't a dumb question. I'm trying to understand the question. I'm wondering, my nephew took Chi's Life Sunday. Long before. I don't understand the question, Paula. Who's Chi? What's Chi? I mean, I know what Chi is, but... Okay. So, let's take just a hot second, because I feel the need to do this. And just breathe for a second, guys. It's still early in the day, right? So we can just breathe that wonderful intention into our day. And I have recorded the reading, the guided meditation that will come out tomorrow. It will be in the meditations tab tomorrow. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand. So that's a really good question. That's a really good question, Paula. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just didn't get it. And I just wanted to make sure I was answering the question correctly. Generally, when it comes to somebody passing across, you're gonna wait a couple months. You're gonna wait a couple months, especially in the situation that you're talking about, because they're going over there. Their first and foremost thing that they're going to be doing over there is a lot of healing. So I wouldn't work on it right away. I mean, you can work on it if you want to, but you're probably not going to get the exact same. You're not going to get the correct and understandable information. I would give him time to just settle and do some healing sessions, for doing some healing for himself. That's what we do in Life Between Lives. One of the big things we do, other than good morning everybody, other than talk to our guides, do our review, pick our new body, and all those things, we go through this process of healing because it's hard here. But I do want to reassure you. I want to reassure you completely and let you know that even in those situations, there is no heaven or hell. Okay, I think of hell as kind of like being here. If you really were to think of the description of hell, we put ourselves through a lot of our own torture, right? Who's better to torture us but ourselves, because we know what is going to, grind our gears the worst. And I think of that Life Between Lives is what we would describe as heaven. There is no denying anybody into that area. It doesn't matter how you end up there. You are welcomed. And there is no, oh, you did this, I can't believe you did this, you're not allowed to come up here. It is all love and grace and acceptance. And we wish you hadn't made that decision to pull back your energy from that lifetime quite yet. But let's figure out what we did wrong and make it better next time. And it'll be fine. Everybody is greeted with love and open arms. That's what our guides do. That's what we're meant to do, is to continue on our soul journey. It doesn't make any sense to just say, sorry, you made a mistake. Can you imagine the divine saying, you made a mistake, you're done? Right? It doesn't work that way. So just know, Leslie's totally correct. We pass and we go to a place that is all love. All love. Absolutely. Every time. And I hate to put it like hell is here, but if you were to consider that we know our best torture, how to torture ourselves best, if you look at this, our lives here on earth, we do a good job of that, don't we? Who lives in a little bit of anxiety? Who hasn't lived in anxiety is a better way to put it. We have had moments where we're just nervous about things, and that is us revolving in some of our own issues. And so I think, and I know, and I believe absolutely 100% that everything on the other side is acceptance, love, and attaboy, let's try again. Unless you're to the end of them, and then you're getting close to ascension, and then you have that earth angel choice as to whether you want to come back or not. And only reason earth angels come back is to assist those that they love. And by the way, they don't do it very often. So, interesting. Good question, though. Absolutely. And I'm so sorry for your loss. Absolutely so sorry for your loss. Who is the one that says, thank you so much for inviting me, much appreciated? Facebook user. If I see Facebook user, you guys, it's because you're on a group instead of like My Mystical Life. So let's go ahead and we're going to start rolling with readings this morning. We have a large amount of people on this morning, and we're going to roll with readings. Shelby, I think you are new. And I know it says it may still say past life up there. We're going to do whatever comes across this morning. Angelique, good morning. Angelou. Okay. We're going to do whatever comes across. So if it is a past life that comes across, animal totems, mediumship, whatever comes across, I don't pick just like in an order. I scroll through my feed. Oh, good morning, Trina. I scroll through my feed, and whoever, and Sarah Jane is new. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys like the page or group that you're on. And if you want to know when we're going live, I actually send out text messages to this number that says, "Hey, you guys, we're going live." You can opt out at any time, of course, like just like everything. You can send to that number, and I can let you know when we're going to be on live doing free readings. Anytime I'm live, I'm doing free readings. That's just the way it is. I don't charge from online unless we're doing an event, and then maybe we ask for stars or whatever. I know we have an event coming up that will be listed for that because we're getting Nancy Bulliard to Savannah, right? We will be meeting in Savannah, Georgia for the second annual My Mystical Life gathering, and it is just a bunch of spiritual people getting together, having fun. Give a shout out, you guys, if you went last year, because last year was a whole lot of fun, and this year we have more stuff planned. We have some really good. We're going to do a paranormal investigation, karaoke, because well, we're there for fun. If everybody could share one time, that'd be great. Laura M, I pick on, I'm not a bully, I swear. No, I scroll through the names and I will pick the ones that my guides tell me to read for. Other psychic is a scam. I don't know other psychics. So, I mean, I do. I know a lot of them, but you know what? Everybody is unique and different in their own way, and they do their own thing, and live and let live is how I kind of go about that. Okay. Let's see. Leslie Dumont this morning. Leslie. They show you picking up a thread, Leslie, and I know this is just like the weirdest, but they show you picking up a thread. And when I get these, I know that somebody's usually working on releasing some trauma, and I don't know why they show it to me this when I'm doing healing sessions. I do offer sessions, you guys. You guys can go to My Mystical Life and book there. Offer a bunch of different kinds of sessions. But if when I see this and I'm doing shamanic work, I see somebody that is working on releasing something from, of course, their past. But this is something that was deeply embedded, kind of like a tick, all the way up in there, right? But for you, it's kind of like you're pulling one thread and it lets a bunch of things go. Hey, are you still here? Leslie, are you still here? Oh my goodness, it's 5:23 a.m. in the morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh. Good morning, Toya. We've got a lot more YouTube people lately. Oh, there you go. Okay, you're working on your PTSD right now. So what I want you to know is, as you pull on this one thread, this is just the imagery that they're giving me, is in this tapestry, you pull one thread and a bunch of stuff is going to break loose. Like a bunch of stuff is just going to, Denise Brock, good morning, is going to just start letting go. But I also need to let you know that you're going to rebuild everything the way you want it, rather than some of the patterns that you've been living in your life. I also say that I believe this is going to correct some health issues, not make them better, but just kind of level the playing field on some health issues as well. Because they show you just picking up this one thread and you just start pulling, and all sorts of junk starts coming with that. So make sure that you're not just focused on one thing. Make sure you're paying attention to all the little things in the debris that falls along everything. And for whatever reason, I'm seeing daffodils for you. I see somebody handing off some daffodils, and there's the spiritual reason behind the daffodils. I don't know what the spiritual meaning behind daffodils is, but they're handing off daffodils. If you want to look up what the spiritual meaning behind those are. And it has to do with your teenage years as well. I can tell you that. Your teenage years later, up to like 18. And something about the rejuvenation of your creativity in life. So some feeling of being alive again, of being whole. So just know that you have these things that you're working on, and don't expect it to just be one thing. It's going to open up a can of worms. Don't be mad at people. Okay? Don't be mad about people for things that happened a long time ago. That's part of the healing. You just have to go, you know what? It's gone. It's done. It's over. I can move forward. And keeping anger towards people that for something that happened a long time ago isn't healing. That's holding a grudge and looking backwards. So just know that that's part of your message. I hope that's helpful. Oof, lots of third eye activity with this as well. Like, whew, lots of third. I feel like I got a little blinker on my forehead. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop this morning, you guys? It is well, it's not really early. I didn't sleep very great. I was laying there sleeping, thinking I had overslept all morning long. My guides are working with me so much in the middle of the night recently that I have to reestablish my hours of operation. I need to sit there and go, leave me be between this time and this time. And I hadn't been doing that. What have I been doing? I've been laying in bed right before I go to bed. This is so silly. You guys don't do this. I've been laying in bed doing trance mediumship. I've just been settling into trance mediumship and just kind of laying there meditating and calling in energies. I'm practicing, right? I'm working. We're always practicing. We're always learning as we go along in our intuitive journey. And probably not the best idea is what I'm thinking, because I am so busy in the middle of the night that I just can't even. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my, it must be noon. It must be noon. Good morning, everybody. There's so many new people here, you guys. If you guys could give a shout out that you are new, please let us know. I'm going to continue doing readings. I'm going to get as many people in as I can this morning. And good morning, my mystical life. How is everybody? How are the lifers this morning? Everybody you'll see in the feed, if you are on My Mystical Life, the Facebook page, you're going to see a lot of people. They are just rolling through this morning, and my hair looks kind of like a helmet. And squirrel! And they are a lot of them are part of the My Mystical Life community. If you guys are interested in that, you can. What's Monday's class? Who knows what Monday's class is? Monday's class is on... Oh, that's with Nancy Bulliard. We're doing a class on the Irish Fae. She's doing a class on the Irish Fae right before St. Patrick's Day, right? So we have a whole bunch of new stuff. And then the class after that is intuitive practice. And then what do we have going on? I don't know. I do have my calendar here. Ow, that hurt. Don't move. It hurts. Okay. All right. So this week on the private membership group, Katrina McCabe is going to be on Tuesday evening. So we have the Irish Fae class on Monday. And then Trance Mediumship will be a live event within the private Facebook group on the 18th. Nancy Bulliard, I would love it if you would... what day do I fly out? Yeah, I would love it if you would moderate for me, you beautiful woman, you. And that will be within the private membership group. So if you guys want to send in questions, I don't even know who we're channeling yet. On the 21st, it's journaling. I apologize. Next Monday's class is on journaling, because journaling is so important to your spiritual development. And then on the 22nd, we have a guest reader on the private membership of Sherry Elsbeth. And then on the 24th, guess what, you guys? Tanya Lee is going to be doing tarot readings on the membership on the 24th. So yay. And then the 25th, we're releasing a Angel Therapy mini book into the private membership. And then and 28th, we have, this month, we have intuitive practice in the membership. So 11 a month, y'all. Who thinks it's the best 11 you've spent? Because I got to tell you, we do a lot of work to bring it together. Okay, moving on. Lynn Palmer. Okay, Lynn Palmer. Can I get a whoop? Okay. Lynn, I pick up a level of anxiety. Right out the gate, I pick up a level of anxiety. And I can tell you some of the things that you have going on in your life are very much about not paying attention. So I will always shoot from the hip, you guys. You'll always get what exactly your guides want you to know. And you don't listen enough. You just don't listen. Your guides are trying to get information and trying to talk to you. And I know that simply because I have this rubber band around my head, and that's what I get when I don't pay attention. And eventually what begins to happen is, do I ever do reading for people one-on-one? Yes, if you go to My Mystical Life, I book readings. I do 45-minute readings. You guys don't hear me talk about it very often, right? I get on for fun. This is my downtime. I do work Tuesdays. I do readings on Tuesdays. So Lynn, when I don't listen, I know that I get this band around my head, and that's what they give me. There's a little bit of anxiety associated to maybe releasing and letting the messages just flow, or trusting the messages. But I have to tell you what happens. Anybody else on here know, any of the lifers know what happens when we don't listen to our guides? Over and over and over, they know what happens. We get what's called 2x4 therapy. Thank you so much, Meredith Reed. Meredith, are you going to be in Savannah? Are you going to be in Savannah? Heather Johns knew it. 2x4 therapy. We get that 2x4 chaos too. Heather Johns and Meredith Reed knew. Nancy knows. So here's the thing. Once we ignore what our guides have to say so much, they can't make us do anything, right? They can't make us do anything. So what they do is they send us hint after hint after hint after hint. And let's manifest that, Meredith. We're going to manifest coming to Savannah. I think you're getting to a point, Lynn. If you guys are new, there is a lot of squirrel factor here, like off in left field. But Lynn, I think if you don't pay attention, this anxiety is going to start to cause hiccups in your maybe your physical, and I hate to say it that way, but you're causing yourself issues. You're causing yourself issues. Looking back 5 minutes ago and trying to move forward away from something that has already gone by, or that's not the best way to put that. Living in 5 minutes ago, is not going to help you. Okay, living 5 minutes from now is only going to cause more anxiety. Listen to what your guides have to say, because they're trying to resolve some things for you, and there is a big breath coming for you. And what I mean by that is they're going, if you will just pay attention, all of a sudden there's going to be a moment where I think you may break down and cry, and just, you need that breath. You got to settle. You got to exchange old energy for new energy. Laura Berwick, I love you, girl. Don't send me cake anymore. Laura sent me this big, huge chocolate thing for my birthday the other day, and I'm like, you can't sleep. You need to find some peace. Do you meditate, Lynn? Do you meditate? You're not going to hear me say, I sit and meditate for 20 minutes a day or a half hour a day. I don't do that. I just don't. My brain has always got something going on. Yes, you do meditate. Good. Do you feel like you're successful in your meditations? Do you feel like you actually get to a state of relaxation where you can just sit there and just drain everything away? Yeah. Everybody's like, wait, Laura, there's cake? Yes, Hannah, we can see you. My feed goes really, really, really quick. So I'm working with, so Lynn, it's super important. Not always. I used to. Okay. So what I'm going to suggest for you, because I hear it in the background, is some drumming. Sometimes our brain, we can be really great at one thing and then it kind of falls away. So, don't use binaural beats. I'm going to say don't use binaural beats. Use some drumming, some shamanic drumming, not automatic. I want it to sound human. So it needs to actually be drumming by a person because of the fault. It's important to have that human factor in the drumming. Because if you don't, and you listen to the same thing all the time to meditate, your brain gets used to it and has a harder time. Okay, Laura, I hope your dog's okay. A harder time falling into that theta brainwave because it gets used to the tempo. And that's kind of like a binaural beat. So use something off of YouTube maybe that has a human aspect to it, to the drumming, and listen to the drumming and let you just do whatever. Whatever happens, you like drumming beats, good. Whatever happens within your meditation, let it go. Just do it, okay? I don't care if you're running in a field with great big huge purple rubber duckies and all of a sudden it starts raining unicorns. I don't care what it's doing. Allow it to happen and just go with it and see where it takes you, because your guides are going to talk to you within there. You're at the nail salon? Fine, Heather, go get your nails done. Whatever. I can't stand anybody else doing my nails. I'm like a nail snob. It's horrible. I'm so down and stuck, and I don't know why. It's just because you're resisting listening to what your guides have to tell you and how to move forward. Yeah, you need to get past that. Absolutely. YouTube is a great raining unicorns. Now I will dream of that. Right? No, you're going to dream of raining unicorns. But yeah, you really need to start listening more. And I hate to say it that way, but that's what you need to do. And you're going to find that you need to bring your energy level down so that you can relax. Okay. Moving on. Hannah Crawford, are you still here? Oh. I had grounds in that. Well, that was nice. Okay. Yeah, you're just staying too high in anxiety to actually have coffee grounds in my throat. Too high in anxiety to feel comfortable in life at the moment, so bring yourself down. Okay, I was supposed to pull Hannah Crawford a card. I'm looking to see which deck I'm pulling this from. This one? Oh, okay, never mind. Woof! Woof, Hannah. Holy crap. I went to pick up one card and they went, no, wrong deck, chickie. Wrong deck. Good morning, Regina. Okay. Hannah. Okay, calm down. We have a very pushy guide. Like a really pushy guide. I went to grab the Earth Magic deck and they said, absolutely not. You always seem so happy. It's really nice. I'm always super happy. Not really. But thank you, Paula. This is my fun time. This is my relaxation. This is what I do to bring my energy to where I need it to be for the day. Okay, so I used to be on every day in the mornings, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying really hard, but I am here taking care of Bill, and that is first and foremost, in everything that I do. So I have to get up and make his coffee and his muffin and make sure the cats are fed. All these other things that are now taking up my morning. So here I am. Denise, not Denise. This is for. He's okay. He's not going to get any better, Kim. He's okay. We're going to say okay. Hannah Crawford. This is for Hannah Crawford. That's what I thought. Hannah, the one thing, it's so funny because this is the card I was going to pull from, right? This is the deck I was going to pull from. Earth Magic. Love this deck. Beautiful deck. Great messages. Gorgeous, right? Beautiful deck. And your guides went, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get it? Anybody? No, 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 no. Get it? Okay. Gratuitous movie line. But they want to talk about your star family and how you are within a team of star people. So some of the people in your group, in your soul family, may seem a little bit weird. It's okay. Okay, this is the Starseed Oracle, right? The Starseed Oracle. So if you find that you can look at family members or friends or just people that you know really well and you look at them and you're like, how did I fall into, that's so funny. How did I fall into this group of really strange people? And I'm not talking about our group because we're fun. Okay. But so sometimes it may feel as if somebody's a little out there in your group, and that's okay because your group may have different ideas than other people's, and you can sit there and talk about them, or butt heads. Because now here's what's important for you to know: not everybody's going to think the same way, and the people that disagree with the way that you think are the ones that are going to help you learn the most profound lessons, right? Because we learn within the storm. Because you have a huge star family here. Your star family, your soul family is your star family. Okay, it means everybody within your soul incarnation, most everybody, has come from starseed origins, and you guys all raised at the same time, and you are very high in those incarnations. So what I can say is that I really feel like there is some aspect of disagreement with people within your soul family that are very draining. You may have somebody within your family that is somebody that you just, when you know you have to be around them, you have to build more defenses. So make sure you're taking care of yourself energetically and physically as well. Make sure you're taking care of, you can never pour from an empty cup, right? And sometimes being around individuals within your soul tribe can feel a little bit draining. So make sure you're paying attention to that and love them for where they're at on their journey. You don't have to enjoy their part of the journey because that's theirs, not yours, but you do have to love them for where they are. Because everything, right, is set up for a grand scheme. Everything is set up for a grand scheme. That's a really pretty card. I want to pay attention to the duality in that card. It's almost like Monument Valley underneath here, and then at the top you see the divine energy. Hello, Renee Shellum. So what you may see one way actually is somebody else has the reflection of the same image, but they see it totally different. And that's okay. And that's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. You have to love people for, good morning, Vedra. Hope all is well. You have to love people for where they're at. And if they butt heads with you, it's okay. And that's really the big message here. Just hold on to that person that is butting heads with you, and just know that we don't have to agree. We don't have to agree. Does anybody on here agree with everybody? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can answer for everybody. We don't agree with everybody. Because if your answer is, yeah, I agree with every single person, what life are you living? The human existence is set here to challenge us. It's set here to challenge us, and that is agree to disagree. I love that, Vedra. We agree to disagree, because that is where we find that joy and that learning and that growth. So that's embrace those moments. That's what I feel like I need to tell you, is embrace the moments with the people that you disagree with, because they're fleeting. I know people that are not fleeting, okay? I don't know why your guides are like, they're fleeting. I have to roll up and see if she commented anything. Hold on. Yes, my mom since my dad passed last year. Oh, I understand. Okay, gotcha. I hope that's helpful. Just let people... how do you get the other person on track? You don't have to. It's not your job, Lisa. It's not your job. Not your job to get somebody else on track. This is one of the best things I can tell you. Rising tides raise all ships, right? Rising tides raise all ships. If you are on a spiritual journey, it is not your job to go screaming it from the mountaintops and knocking on doors. It is your job to do your thing. And if somebody's interested, they'll ask. And if they are too nervous to ask, it's still not your job to push it on them, right? but they may spend more time with you and they may join in the conversation eventually. But it's never our job to try to influence somebody else's path. And Leslie says, stay on your own track or you crash. Right. Because if you're trying to push your life on somebody else, your belief systems, then you lose friendships and you lose family members. And it's not how it goes. We all are doing our own thing. It feels like if I don't push, they won't do anything. That's their journey, Arlene. If you don't push them, and I'm talking about spiritual journeys, okay? It isn't our job to push somebody to do it. Because maybe that's not where their job is in this lifetime. But if your energy is raised, trust me, their energy rises. You can't be around somebody that is super high vibrating and not feel that push and not feel that raising of energy. So if the words don't come out of their mouth, but yet their energy is raised, do you feel like you've influenced them at all? If they don't have a discussion with you about it, but yet on the inside they're thinking about it and they feel better just by being around you, have you created change? Absolutely. I have to push my kid to walk the dog. I don't push him to have opinions. Right. Push him for chores. Okay. There is no list, Toya. I go through and pull whoever my guides, as I scroll through, my guides say, oops, stop there. And that's what I do. So it is it's all very subjective to who the guides want to pull for the morning. Well, let's see. All the way from South Africa. Welcome. Welcome. Ooh. Let's see. I'm scrolling, you guys. They're slow this morning. Someday chicken, someday feathers. That's funny, right? I'm still waiting. Isn't that weird? Normally I'm like boom, boom, boom. And this morning I'm still waiting as I scroll through. Laura Berwick, are you here? Laura Berwick. Good morning, new people. We missed you on Monday. Lisa, she's talking about class. Sam had chat class on Monday. And I have a sinus infection. It's okay. But thank you. I'm a little drawn out, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I have a genetic anomaly where I don't have like a bottom to my sinus cavity, so and the only way I know it's there is when I go to lean forward and okay. So why can't you see everyone's comments? You are on the Facebook group. If you go to My Mystical Life, you will actually, the page, you'll see everybody's comments. Absolutely. Be sure to click on the video, then click the bell that drops down. What is that? So, Tina Galvez, can you explain that? I don't understand. Because if I don't get a response from you pretty quickly, I'm going to assume that that's trolling. That's just how it is. Be sure to click on the video, then click the bell. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Tina. Thank you for responding because you would not believe the amount of trolls we get. I'm like, oh man, I can't see that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Thank you. And that's normally I just click and click and click and people disappear, but not this morning. I didn't do that. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys can also, because I send out, I'm mean. I am like the mean psychic. I also send text messages out because not everybody gets the Facebook messages. So they can, I've been here before. I thought so. Okay. She's like, wait, wait, wait. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm gonna. I actually have somebody that on Piece of Mediumship. I want to describe this person. I'm not gonna give you. She's 5 foot. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna describe this person, and when I'm done, I'll ask who can take 100%. Okay. Um. Oh, you like the Shungite Ankh? Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Uh. So, you like the text messages? Good. 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 I'm glad you guys. So I have somebody here. I know she's female, and I want to say. She was very tired. Oh my gosh, she was so tired. She was just tired. I want to say, I believe that this person might have had a level of depression from being sick. She's just tired. Her hair is like a blondish color. Um, I feel like she had been intubated at one point. And I want to say she had some sort of necklace on that might have had, this is so general, that might have had a cross, or there was some sort of necklace on that had to be taken off when she was sick. I do know that. Her eyes are lighter. They're blue or green. And I get this rocking feeling when I go with this as well. Like somebody was singing to her, like, and the reason I get this is because I hear "Hush, little baby, don't you cry," but it's almost like somebody was rocking close to her. I don't feel like they were rocking her, but I feel like they were rocking close to her. And the one thing she wanted, this is so sad. I'm sorry, you guys. The one thing she would have loved to have been able to do is reach a hand out and comfort somebody. She was very much somebody to comfort somebody else. It's okay. It's okay. Um, and I just hear like oh, a lot of the feeling I get is like blood rushing through the ears. Like it's just a buzz. It's just a buzz. This is a younger woman, and her head buzzes. Can anybody take this woman? Can anybody take this woman? 100% of what I've said. Hey, Bonnie Burns. Can anybody take 100% of what I have for her? I believe it's Cancer myself. I might know who this is. How young of a woman? I'm not talking 20s. I'm not talking 20s. I'm not electronically savvy either. It's okay. Tammy Nelson can take all of it. Tammy, can you take something about the letter S that goes with this? I know it's a general letter. It's a very common letter. Can you take something with the letter S? Middle-aged. Yep. Okay. Okay. This is for Tammy Nelson then, because as soon as she said she could take it. Um, Gotcha. Gotcha, Tammy. Um, I'm just trying to pick up what she's trying to say. What I have is somebody checking off stuff on a board, like a big board on the wall, like check that off, check that off, check that off, and she's like, make sure you're checking your things off. Make sure you're doing the things that you're wanting to do. Not that you feel like you have to do. Life is fleeting at best. For whatever reason, she's given me a list of like 5 things, and you've checked off 3. She's like 3 of 5, 3 of 5. Like you've checked off 3 things out of a list of 5. Remember all those S words on Wednesday nights? Live. S words. You too, Zenny. I think you have 2 more things within this life that are going to bring you a level of contentment, Tammy. And that's kind of what she's going at here. There's 2 more things that are just going to give you that aha moment where you're just like, this is it. This is where I need to be. This is contentment. Gosh, what do I feel? I feel like Salem, Savannah, Shungite. Everybody bring something S to Savannah. No. There's 2 more things that you have, 2 big things in this lifetime. That's what she's trying to bring across. There's 2 more big things in this lifetime that you're going to check off a list. And I don't know if it's a list of things she felt like she didn't accomplish or that you want to accomplish. Selenite. Right? Selenite's like awesome. Filters everything. And I also feel like she's just going to be giving you this nudge. You're just going to feel like intuitively, this is right. Intuitively, this is right. And that's kind of what she's going with there. So trust your gut when it comes to her. You think it's her giving you messages, it's absolutely her giving you messages. And you know that anyways. You know the feeling of your mom's energy. That's what she's saying. That's all she's got. All right, everybody. I'm out. I am out. Your list maker. Lists are good. Lists are good. I'm gonna go do some work, plant some flowers, or fruits or vegetables. She used to make fun of your list. I don't think she's making fun of your list anymore. So everybody, I'm gonna head out of here. Got some stuff to do. I am working on some new things because, well, I can't help myself. All right, everybody, I hope you had a good morning. I hope you have a great day. I am working on t-shirts for Savannah, so we have them in plenty of time so everybody can order their own shirt and pick whatever they want. And everybody have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine, because you are. And it's raining in North Florida. Ew. And if Sam were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. By the way, tomorrow evening, Sam and I will be doing a live. I'll get that event up today so you guys can get a reminder sent out. So, all right, guys, have a great afternoon, and we will talk to you later.